Baby, I'm headed down again. Rock bottom and out in the thieves' den.
When I was a young fella, I see these old fellas driving these convertibles. There's something wrong here. And here I am driving one now.
I'm gonna hop in there now?
Yep.
Wow. Thank you very much for the ride. Crestline Luxury. Just the size of the steering wheel on this thing is amazing. Look at this steering wheel.
Years ago, I had a four-door sedan. Same year.
Okay.
It was black too.
And the suspension's so soft you don't even know you're going over a speed bump. Why did you start getting into cars? Was it because your father was into cars, or is it just something you fell in love with yourself?
Well, when I was a teenager, I used to look at the hot rod magazines and stuff and see the Model A Fords in there.
Oh yeah.
You know, I kept me interested, and I wound up buying a Model A Ford in 1957.
Okay. Well,
I still have it.
we've seen a couple Model A's, but I'm guaranteeing you that they're not going to be as in good a condition as his.
Mine never been restored.
Oh, really?
No.
But I bet you it's still in great condition. Well, maybe not according to his standards, but as you can see, I mean, his standards are fairly high.
Some people like to buy one that's not restored and drive it the way it is. I had a fellow tried to buy mine, and that was what he wanted to do. But I didn't sell it to him. He went to Quebec and got one.
Okay. You redo these things so much, and then it's almost like they're brand new.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really have the same characteristics as when it was all original parts.
Yeah.
You know? And there's something about a bit of aging on a vehicle as well that makes it nice. Now, having said that, this particular one, any work that didn't have to be done, I'm assuming that you just left it.
Yeah.
So how fast?
60, 65 is not bad.
It really is a luxury ride though. This must have been something back in the day. Quiet,
Yeah.
with power still.
I used to think when I was a young fella, I see these old fellas driving these convertibles. There's something wrong here. And here I am driving one now.
Yeah, it's come full circle now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could go a little farther if you want to.
It's up to you. Maybe we could take someone in the back with us if you don't mind.
Yeah.
There he is. So now, Mike, I'm assuming that this is the oldest car you've ever been in.
I was actually in a Model A. My grandfather used to have a Model A.
Yeah.
Go down Main Street? Or?
Yes, please. I wasn't expecting to go for a ride in this vehicle at all. I couldn't imagine a better day for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I called you up. When people buy these classic cars, is there a place where they go in Hillsborough, or do you guys just talk about it word of mouth?
Yeah, just word of mouth pretty well.
Yeah, just word of mouth. So,
Well, cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bob Cook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah.
He lives back on the hill up there.
Okay.
He was there last Monday night.
Yeah.
He had that 55 Chev. It's a street rod, got a newer engine and everything.
Bob is famous for. This is a 502. He kind of went a little modern with that one, I guess.
Yeah, it still looks like a 55 Chev, but different wheels on it.
So he's probably one of the biggest collectors in town.
Yeah.
But it's not about how many you have. It's about how you take care of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about how you take care of them. Community's pretty tight.
We have these shows there on once a week.
At Tuesday, 6:30.
Yeah.
Hello, my good man.
Bernard Snider.
I think we'd give you a card here.
What do you want to do after Bernard? Now get the
52 Ford crush line. Find the top of the
Crush line. Oh, so this is like the top of the line. This is just not a classic car. Back in the day, this is literally the top of the line. If you were a baller, you're gonna get one of these. I love the color. I know it's black, but it just looks so classic. And with the chrome, it's just beautiful. It really helps you focus on the chrome with the black.
Yeah.
It's a great contrast. Not only that, this here is actually my favorite color tone on the vehicle. It's not only on the back, it's on the seats. Come right on in every time.
That's the colors it was when it was new.
Are these redone or just kept care? Yeah, it must be. Okay, yeah.
New interior, all that interior.
Absolutely beautiful interior. We always got to get the dash. These classic dashes, you're not going to get anything that looks half that nice nowadays. There's a lot of good things about technology, but when it comes to looks, a screen just doesn't cut it for me. No, it doesn't look like that. I want to just get this right here, this right here.
Sunliner is convertible.
Absolutely amazing. Do you mind if I open the door, my good man? Mm-hmm. Okay, so inside, we're going to get a look at the inside of the door now. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Of course, here's the handle, the armrest. Yeah. Puts up the window. This one actually has just a lever right here to move this side window. Yeah. So we can come in a little close here and take a look at the lever here. Another nice feature is the actual writing of the car right here on the side.
Oh, yeah.
I love how it's actually done in writing.
Yeah.
I don't even think they teach writing in school anymore. Yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, and it's gone away. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. For anyone younger watching that, you probably don't even know what that is. But you know what? That's cursive writing, and it's beautiful. You should learn how to do it. This is telling us we have a V8 in here, of course.
Right.
Yeah. These are, I'm assuming, not the original tires, and they have a tube. I'm assuming they're a tube tire.
No.
Oh, they're tubeless.
Yeah.
Really?
Tubeless radio.
Wow.
Yeah.
And of course, right here, the old hubcap.
Yes.
What a beautiful tire, I gotta say.
Well, it didn't get cleaned up very much after last night.
These are actually chrome wipers as well. That's a very nice touch. I'm really loving this symbol actually. Before we pop the hood, look at this.
Yeah.
That looks like a cat. Looks like 3 cats or a lion. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
But it is beautiful. And this right here is a piece we have not seen. And that's an excellent grill. Beautiful, beautiful grill. Oh wow. Okay, that's officially the biggest air cleaner I've seen. Original engine, of course. And look at these. That's a double horn. Someone's here in Yukon. The double horn.
Oh, horn. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Is it still in operation?
Oh yeah.
Let's check this out.
Don't be afraid.
Come in. Yes, sir, it works. All nice and dark inside. It looks really mean, you know? Yeah. It's got some oomph to it. Is there any particular reason why this is kind of shaped like an airplane? I do really like it, actually. You can see this thing right here. It looks like a jet. And I gotta say, I really like that. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. How long have you had the vehicle?
I bought it in 1975, but
75?
I got it going 7 years ago.
Okay.
Been on the road past 7 years.
I mean, it's got all the bells and whistles and then some. It's just stunning.
I got a parts car with it, 4-door sedan, but it had the same engine and automatic transmission in it too.
So is this one of many, or you just have the one?
No, I've got a 50 Oldsmobile. I've got a 31 Ford Roadster too.
Wow.
I put over 4,000 miles on it.
He loves his cars. You get the grapevine news of who's letting one go and who's selling it. And,
Yeah, right.
yeah. And who's letting it rot away in the yard and all that kind of news, I'm sure.
Yeah.
For a V8, this thing is so quiet. You would never guess there's a V8 engine in this.
If you get the valves adjusted right and everything.
Yeah. When you put on the gas here, you can hear it a little bit. But once you're just cruising, it's almost like an electric car. It's so quiet. So here with my friend Bernard. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. The 1952 Crestline Luxury Edition V8 engine. Just a man that loves his vehicles right here.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can tell, and I can tell too. I see the smile on your face. And of course, sharing something that not a lot of people have. It's nice to keep that history alive.
Traveled a lot of junkyards all over the maritime provinces.
As you would.
For parts. And
To have to keep something like this going, I'd say that'd be a part of your daily routine almost.
of course, I bought this out in Maine where I got this car.
And then you drove her back. All right. Look how good your shop looks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looks better than it is.
Yeah. One of the smoothest rides we've ever had. Smoother than any of these new cars as well, I have to say.
Way smoother.
Oh yeah, way smoother.
If I was blind and you guys sat me in the car, and I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, it's that nice. Thanks for the ride.
Good. You're welcome.
Amazing. Here we go. That's the handle. And the sound that your bum makes on the nice seats getting out. A little squeaky sound. That was absolutely amazing. No, definitely not. Oh wow, and then there's inside. That's scary in there. And we are down in the back cave in Hillsgrove. I've seen your stock room back there. Do you mind if we go have a look? So you had this one day, 58 Oldsmobile convertible?
Drove it for a few years, and then I sat it back for a few years, and then I hauled it away to the dump.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I should have had it. Should have kept it.
Yeah, I'm surprised you said you hauled it away to the dump.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I just didn't figure that was coming. When you said hauled it away, I figured hauled it away and sold it, but no, hauled it away to the dump.
Yeah.
But you know what? You got the memory, right? Is that you driving there?
No, my brother that was here, he had it that day, and he disenfriended it. He brought that picture down to make me feel bad.
Look at this. Look at that though. Going right over the wheel there. That's nice.
Yeah, they had quite a lot of chrome on them. Yeah. 58 olds.
And this is, oh wow. That's look at it. Look, what is this?
That's a Newfoundland car there.
But this is a solid wood truck.
Yeah.
That must be something they built.
Yes, it is. Yeah, a fellow by the name of Hiram Baisley built that. He lived up near Miramichi.
I'm assuming there's quite a few photos in there. I don't mean to fork through your stuff, but maybe there's some things you could show us. So what is the story on the front of that? I see all these trucks piled up on top of each other. What's going on with that? Tow truck on top of tow truck.
We flew to Toronto and picked these trucks up and drove them back to Moncton.
You had one truck each? Oh no, all those trucks. You didn't drive, you just sat here drove them like that?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, those were all new trucks. I used to pick them up in Ontario and drive them down to Moncton to the Ford dealership.
So you and your wife did that together?
Well, she just went that trip with me. Half ton on the back of the back one sometimes. 2 tandems there, and that's a half ton on the back there. But
Okay. Just link them all up and drive. You wouldn't get away with that nowadays, eh?
well, I think they still transport some that way.
Really?
Yeah. My wife let me in front of the trucks.
And maybe I could get you to hold it? No, that's perfect. You get the grease on your hands, it's great. You did this more than one time, I'm assuming.
15 or 20 times. Left those 2 trucks there in Quebec and just brought this one home. But these 2 here, I picked them up in Montreal. That one there ran out of fuel. I had to get towed in. They told me there's lots of fuel in it, but the gauge wasn't working.
I guess there wasn't. These are all local car shows?
That's Ontario car there.
Oh, Ontario.
Well, down here, though, that's up in Shediac. My brother's car of mine there down the Truro show. I thought it was in Ontario. He was here a couple of years ago, and the head gasket went in, and he was out in Shediac. And he came down here looking for head gaskets. I found one upstairs that fit it anyway.
You helped a few people out along the way, didn't you?
Yes. That's the old one there after I had it painted.
This fire truck.
That's our first fire truck. Yeah, it's over here in the fire hall now. Bought a new 48. I forget where they were from. They were, seems to me one of them had a name Snider. How come we was at the house? My wife used to collect dolls, and she had more dolls in her house over there. People coming in to see them. And
She's a doll collector and you were a car collector.
yeah, she was like me. She'd collect everything.
Yeah.
Cups and saucers, and salt and pepper shakers,
Ah,
dishes.
but that's the thing though, you know? That's the thing. Especially the salt and pepper shakers. But hey, like, we're going nuts over cars, so you guys can go nuts over salt and pepper shakers too. It's all good.
Middle daughter, she just passed away 3 weeks ago. She's 56 years old, cancer. A car show down in St. Martin's, Packard there, in northern New Brunswick. Bob King owns that. Originally the car came from down here, Riverside, Alberta.
Okay.
These are Newfoundland, that's Newfoundland car, and that is.
Oh wow, look at that one there.
They have nice cars over there.
Yeah, Newfoundland's good for that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice people too.
There's my Model A. My wife and Vaughn's, my brother's wife, and his car, 38 Nash. Yeah,
Yeah, Signal Hill. Wow, look at that photo.
Yeah.
Now this is going to bring back a memory for me, if you don't mind.
Yeah. There's my Model A. My wife and Vaughn's, my brother's wife, and his car, 38 Nash.
38 Nash. Wow.
They still have that. You know, this is where I went to Newfoundland, St. John's, Newfoundland.
What's the story with the bow? I'm assuming this is
Anglia.
Anglia.
Ford English car, Anglia. Belonged to Gus Pettipaw. He don't have it now.
Okay. It's a local car here as well?
Yes, it's gone. I think it went to Quebec, he said, when he sold it. This car here wasn't a convertible, and it was new, and the fellow made a convertible out of it.
No, he chopped the top off.
Yeah.
That's what all the rap stars are talking about nowadays.
Well, down in Nova Scotia, and the fellow had his 54 Chevy convertible. He was chopping the top on it. These are Ontario cars. They were down here. These are Ontario.
Now everyone lined up there.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this. So I'm assuming that this is much the original from when you had the shop here in the 80s?
No, it used to be in a Korean store in Moncton at one time.
It's almost like a slot machine.
Yeah.
It's so big. Imagine all this just to open a till and to calculate how much the change is. That's really neat. Oh.
Yeah, that'd make a difference.
It feels good though.
Illinois license plates and a truck upset and spewed plates all over the ground. And a half loader come and picked them up. brought me down a couple of plates.
Scattered all
Yeah.
over the road.
Yeah.
I seen that one time with beer, except most of the beer was broken because it was all glass bottles.
Yeah.
But now this is interesting.
They're like me, they're getting old.
Those are
Labor guide to tell you how much time it takes to change different things on the car.
for estimates.
Exhaust. I don't throw anything out. Just keeps piling up. If I want something for an old car, well, I might even find it with no old catalogs.
Oh, and you did yourself up a calendar too.
Yeah, my daughter did that. Picture of a 1910 license plate. Did Bond show you that one? From Mountain had that made. Sumner Company, 1910. They didn't have the plates.
No, yeah, 1911. You were saying after that was the plates. Yeah.
That was found in a chicken coop out in Irishtown Road, Moncton there. A fellow from California come up and bought it.
Okay.
I don't know, I forget her $3,000 or $4,000 they paid for it, I think. The fellow that had it took pictures of it, sold them for $3 a piece.
$3 for the picture.
Yeah.
Wow.
More people stop taking pictures of those. I don't know why, but
So they're just old, regular beat-down cars.
yeah, there's two of them. The two on the other end are ones I'm still driving.
Oh.
My newest car is an '85.
It's his newest car. 85's pretty new.
Yeah.
This is the daily driver. And this is the winter driver. But you know what? I like the color.
Oh, that's '85. This is '80.
You have a lot of cars.
Too many.
Look at this. Limestone, Maine. 1988 potato harvest. What's this? 50s Oldsmobile. Great as it is. We'll talk to this man about license plates. All of these on the back wall, from what I hear, are yours. Then you have also many more at your house. 1911 was basically the first license plates.
First license plate that New Brunswick issued.
And they were porcelain.
Yes.
You used to be able to make them yourself.
Before 1911, if you had a car, you had to send your information to Peterson. They issued you a number.
Here's the number. We're not going to make the plate for you. Take all the cost of making one yourself and put it on your car.
Most of them were made out of leather. Like most people were on a farm.
Yeah.
And had leather, harnesses and leftover stuff. Porcelain was from 1911 till 1917. They had motorcycle plates. Started in 1914. They were porcelain, small.
That's pretty amazing. You have a few porcelains.
But anything with porcelain, I kept over the years. These are burnt.
Okay.
They were the ones that were in the garage here wasn't burnt.
They survived.
They survived, but they're warped and twisted and
Yeah,
the porcelain chipped off when they got hot.
Wow, so that actually curled the porcelain.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Over to the right, those are all one from every state in the United States.
What are those ones over there?
Our oldest brother came home from out west. He was in the services, and he took the license plate off his car, Alberta, and he hung that on the wall. And that was in, I believe, 1964 maybe. And just went from there. Started gathering them up over the years. Bought some, sold some, traded some.
It's kind of cool too in the way that it encompasses a story of a car, right?
Yeah.
Not all those cars are still up and around.
My father had gas pumps here.
How old's that picture?
Well, I'm trying to think. I'm looking at cars here. This is 61 or so. So that would be taken late 70s, early 80s.
This is your Model A. So now I have a question. I'm just curious. We noticed this photo here as well.
Yeah.
Is this because those were the trucks you were driving
No.
in those photos,
No.
or why is this purpose?
Well, I just bought it at a yard sale in Bangor.
Oh, and that's it. Okay. It is a nice photo, though.
Yeah.
I guess we'll continue talking about this one if you don't mind. So the 50 Oldsmobile. This wonderful flare here on the end. You got a really sunny day, and the visor is right here. There's no better spot for it. Oh wow. V6? Oh, inline 6.
Yeah. All that ALP is back here.
Now I'm assuming they didn't have like V6 engines. No, they did though. They must have.
No. Damn.
Okay.
No.
Does it still have the old mason jars for the windshield washing fluid? Or does it even have windshield washing fluid?
No.
The big 6.
Yeah.
Well, the hood is here,
Yeah.
and that's the handbrake. And this one right here is the high
Vent for the heater.
oh, the vent for the heaters. That's an original radio.
Yeah.
May I have a seat?
Yeah.
That's also your that's your engine temperature gauge.
Engine oil and oil pressure.
I think you got the speedometer spun back, or it didn't work, or something like that.
No, it's gone over the 106,000.
Okay. But it's nice because you can lock it. Not much has been done to this thing.
No, I've never had any epoxy work done. It has signal lights on it now. It didn't have when I bought it.
So that's the only thing on here that's not original. The signal lights are a good thing to have.
Yeah.
Especially if you're driving it.
Some of them came with signal lights on them. Not being an American car, why there's not as many accessories on them.
Was this starting to become standard now at that time?
Well, those are just aftermarket. Use the same mirrors on different cars. But I think there's one on the driver's side.
Yeah, it's been a great day. Thank you so much.
Great.
Really appreciate this. And if you guys are ever out in Hillsborough, please stop in. He knows how to work on your car. And if he doesn't, well, he's definitely going to know someone who can. The last mystery thing we have here is this truck. 32 Chev, 1.5 ton. I'm assuming it's going to get a full redo eventually.
I think you just want to gear it up and drive it the way it is.
And that's cool too.
It's supposed to have dual wheels through the back.
Oh, it is? Yeah, so you guys are single. When you're driving around this thing now, you wouldn't need dual wheels.
No.
This looks very much like the Model A.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That's the gas tank there underneath the seat. General Motors used quite a bit of wood in their cabs. The fellow that had it before, he put that new wood in there.
Okay, so some of it is wood, but those panels are original.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, back in the day, I mean, that was good enough, really. These things weren't going that fast, right?
No.
The wheels are so large. No, hey, yeah, it's cracking, yeah, coming out the side, yeah. From look at that. Let's take a few photos of that, my God.
I've been beat up and battered, left for dead, with highs of hope and lows of dread. Push came to shove and I was fighting with a ghost, and through it all I missed myself.
Oh, wow. Look at that thing. Oh, this place is every time I come out here, no matter what time of year, man, I love Hillsborough.
Confess that to know me more is to love me less.
I wonder what's in that chest there.
Damn near time. Climbing so bad, it's that bastard of a drop. The more I change, well, the more I stay the same. Got heartache and this in my veins. To know me more is to love me less. From the valleys of the damned to eyes of the blessed.